Morning, everybody. We are back here at the Animal Dermatology Clinic with Dr. Curtis Plowgen and your third-year residents.
Yep.
With a specialty in dermatology.
Yep.
And what we are doing now, if folks just joined us, is we are testing Emmy, who's a beautiful lab. Yes?
Golden Retriever.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Golden Retriever. And this is Amy, who is a technician here. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning.
If you just joined us, tell us real quick to summarize, Doc, what's Amy doing?
So Amy is giving what we call intradermal injections. So each little bleb here is is an individual allergen. We're testing 83 injections, including a negative control, saline, and positive, which is histamine. And in rows of 12, we can count off and read which things she's most and least allergic to help formulate allergy shots to desensitize her.
What if she's allergic to something really weird? I think I mentioned years ago I did a show about this, and they had a dog that was allergic to tennis balls, and the guy played tennis. I mean, you don't have a test for tennis balls.
Yeah.
So what happens when it's something really bizarre?
So most of the time when we have an allergy to an artificial substance, like a laundry cleaner or a tennis ball or something like that, that'll be a contact allergen. And so those we try to avoid. So if the dog has come into contact with something that caused a reaction, a contact allergy, we avoid those. These that we're testing for are microscopic particles that are floating through the air. They're settled on the ground. The only way to protect your dog from them would be to keep them in a plastic bubble. And since we can't do that, we're going to slowly desensitize them with a shot or a drop. Yep, that's going to expose their immune system to it, slowly increasing amounts over time until they tolerate those allergens a little bit.
Not unlike human.
Yep, it's similar to what they do in humans.
I hate to end on a really would-be sad note. Can the dog be allergic to you?
Yes, they can. Human dander, and then also dust mites. Dust is mostly human skin, and then the dust mites that come and eat those skin flakes. And so those are very common allergens in both dogs and cats.
We are going to wait for Emmy to wake up in the final segment, then we'll talk to the doctor here about what he can do then to make her feel better forever when we come back in the final segment. Stay with us.